Most often, I don't walk away from the first pasuk of the parasha, because that immediate encounter of Yehuda and Yosef for me is everything. The Baal Tshuva and the Tzaddik, the past, the future. But this year, I really am sitting so much with that moment when Yosef and Binyamin hug each other, when Yosef hugs the brothers, when their cry is so loud that all of Mitzrayim hears it. You know, recently, honestly, I know nothing about soccer, nothing. So I didn't watch the Mondial. I didn't even watch the last game. I watched the last few minutes. I wanted to see that last shot to the net. Who was going to be the winner? I didn't really care who the winner was going to be, but I wanted to see the moment after. When they jumped into each other's hands and arms, that joy. Actually, really, what I wanted to know was what they were saying to each other in that moment. The commentaries, they have a need to fill in the gap, and they tell us that they were crying. They were crying for the first and second temple. They were crying for the Mishkan in Shiloh. And I want to ask you, in that moment, when you would encounter someone that you wouldn't have seen for so many years, and that moment of, we're together, we're back together again, what would you tell them? What would you whisper into their ear? Would it be stories of the past that you haven't shared? Or would it be stories of a future, of a vision that you have yet to share, yet to create? The first and second temple, the Mishkan in Shiloh before that. What would that be, those words that you would whisper in each other's ears and then continue to laugh, continue to cry? Cry. There multiple times we're taught of the crying. So I want to ask you, who would these people be? And what would you share with them? Tears of joy, tears of sadness. I also want to note for a moment and bring the pieces together in some way, at least in my heart, in my mind right now. We exit Pesach and we walk towards Yom HaShoah, the day of memorial for the Shoah, Yom HaShoah V'Gvura. And this time of year, we walk out of Chanukah and head into Asara B'Tevet, that will be this coming week. Yom HaKadish HaKlali, the day that we commemorate the day for those that we don't know when they were killed, we don't know when they were murdered, those who don't have a date to when they disappeared from the face of the planet physically. But what would we tell them if we would meet them today? What would we share with them? When we wake up every day, when you wake up in Yerushalayim, I say this all the time, you don't need to say more of a miracle than waking up in Yerushalayim, fulfilling the dream of 2,000 years. But wherever it is that you woke up this morning, you know that you're living a miracle. So if you met them, would you cry for the past, for what you didn't share? Or would you cry together for a future that's waiting for you to create together? I want to suggest that in these next few days, find a neighbor, a grandparent, a great aunt or uncle that survived, that are still with us. Look in their eyes and let them look in your eyes. Look in their eyes to see the eyes that saw the eyes that saw the eyes, and the stories of the past. And let them look into your eyes to see the future of the future of the future of the future. Hug each other, cry together, celebrate the lives that you're living right now. Shabbat Shalom, Schechter.